Okay, Columna is under attack again. The infantry division can pull back from there. And Nagor, that's doing fine. This one, there's a bit of forward sailing in here. I think it might be fine. We push in there, and these two, well, they're not really safe lands. Yeah, they do need to get some repairs. Those ships or torpedo boats. Well, they've done okay, like 4 submarines and not a single loss for us. To be fair, that one torpedo boat took quite hefty damage. Officer ratio is still really good. I mean, actually, we can quickly check that. What is the actual ratio? It says 110. It's likely a lot more than that. So let's see. 422,894 divided by 32,716. Actually, I left an extra 3 out of there. So we've got about 127% ratio, so we've got pretty good ratio still. But yeah, the attrition is starting to ramp up quite a bit. You are not wrong. Linden Port, okay, so this is on the north front. Ah, right, under attack there. Is this pushing forward? Not right now, but we could probably move about some of these. We are getting in here already. You to Urals, you can get to Shalkar. But yeah, I think the Trans-Siberia Railway goes through Kubyshev or something like that. We need to go like a few more provinces north before we can reach the railway. Let's go ahead and attack there to stop some of their attacks at least. Guessing there's... oh yeah, there's not that much troops defending there, so they should be fine. We're pushing through there as well, excellent. Ukolovo, sorry. I mean, it's 1 versus 1. We've dug in, I think we'll be fine on that combat. Stepanne, oh yeah, I knew that this would be a problem. I kind of did call it before the combat even happened. Are they attacking? No, this one's not attacking. We might want to send in some troops there. This one needs to rest. That one needs to rest. These are holding for now. These are not going to be holding if there's any attack, but they are pulling up back some of the troops from there. This one could be pushed back. We got some troops. Ooh. Right, so we are attacking that one. We could send in some sort of attack down that way. Yeah, there we go. 1 shattering at least. So what is the enemy manpower situation? They've lost some... quite a bit. If these estimates are accurate, then they've lost about 500 manpower in the 3 weeks that we played today. So that's not too bad. Let's see, you can get in there. Get around that way. Just need to push a bit further, I reckon. So the Aktub had the chromite. It does have a bit of rare materials as well, so I suppose it's not too bad going there. These are not in a good shape at all. I think we are going to have a bit of a problem here. At the same time, I suppose the supplies are hopefully getting slightly better. Although this one's still not letting enough troops through, actually. Could I perhaps send in one of the cavalry down there? You know what, I'll also send some of these near Otasi. Not necessarily into the province itself, but nearby to increase the suppression, so we can maybe have a bit more supplies flowing through. Not to mention, in about a week we'll get another level of infrastructure in there, so that should alleviate some of the problems. Probably not enough of the problems, mind you, but at least a step in the correct direction, I would say. Fighter bomber to interceptor conversion. Oh, right, yeah, that gives them air attack. That's pretty good. Okay, so still over a month for the battleship. And then sometime next year we'll be getting some carriers. We'll get 2 carriers next year, and then in... Actually, 49 we'll get another... Actually, that might even be 48 once we get a little bit of levels. Because it's already February. And then we might be getting some more carriers in 49. And super heavy carrier is going to take quite a while. Oh, we got 2 super heavy carriers. Well, I mean, we are going to need them, I reckon. Oh man, we got so much infrastructure that is not being built right now. Well, I mean, once we get one of those tank divisions, that's probably going to let most of the infrastructure being built to be back on the queue, so that's not really that bad. It's just going to be delayed for another 5 days. The construction, or constructing. Oh, which one? This one is under attack, okay. Let's send in someone there. At least these are not in a good shape. Those are not in a good shape either, okay. Yep. We're kind of screwed with the supplies in here. I mean, it is Russia after all, we should have known that. Okay, we've gotten this far at least. We need to go around that one. I think that is going to hold. These are not going to push forward. Okay, at least we held that. Oh, and it's actually air supplying that exact province, so they should be getting at least enough supplies to regain their organization. At least partially. Right, so we've got 2 units going in here. I need to figure out what provinces I can take with the troops that I have in here. Without not stretching too thin. Let's put it that way. Right, so these are pushing forward still. We're about to get this one, which is a fair bit of rare materials, actually. That battle is going fine. That battle is probably going fine. This one seems to be going mostly fine. That one's okay. This one is actually probably not okay, but we're going to get the mechanized division in there. Although it's only light tanks, so it's not that great. They got heavy AA. It's going to be enough to at least penetrate their armors there. Oh, right, and more convoys from the enemy being sank. And excellent. I do have... Oh, right, yeah, we got the carrier fleet over here. Well, partially carrier fleet. We did bring in some frigates in there as well. So it's going to reduce the range a little bit for the unsinkable. Actually, I think original name was unthinkable. So let's actually rename that. Because I edited that video not that long ago. Right, so we got the carrier fleet in here. I suppose I could send them to do some patrolling down this way. Sure that there's going to be some enemy activity from time to time. Okay, another victory, 2 victories actually. Is this? Ooh, that doesn't sound good. Well, let's put one of these in air intercept mode. Pretty much that entire front. The other one is going to be a reserve. Then we got some more of these here. Let's go ahead and send in someone to counterattack there. And the close air support can strike on the Guards Tank Division. Actually, there isn't Guards Tank Division in there. Well, it's technically still there, but it's not fighting. Oh, Helen Blight. We found some submarines. Surprise! Ah, we got the frigates in this combat, so this might actually be fairly easy. Oh, jet aerodynamics. Fighter max speed 100 km per hour and jet bomb max speed 50 km per hour. That sounds pretty handy. Oh wow, that was quite a battle. 5 sank submarines. I don't think we took even a scratch, did we? Oh, the frigates took 4 and 6% respectively. But yeah, that was pretty good. They got some experience, and I believe... Oh wow, this frigate has sank 6 submarines. Impressive. And the other one has sank 7, including the 2 long range. Well done. Oh, the carrier even sank. Okay, the carrier has sank 6. What about the cruisers? That one hasn't sank anything. That one hasn't sank anything. Okay. So the cruisers haven't been doing quite as much. But man, there's one of a... well, quite effective fleet at that, what they do. Okay, there we go. We're pushing north. Venega, we won the combat there at Cherpovets. Oh. Hold on a minute. Where is this? Oh, right. It's north of Moscow. Okay, well. These troops should be able to defend at least. They got the supplies. That's going to be alright. And over here... Oh, actually. Now that I think of it, once we get our Kungals, if we can get in there in time, that's going to be... I mean, it's going to then force their... trade to go only through the Pacific, which might not be the best idea actually. But at the same time, that would allow us to ship supplies in from there. That might actually be useful. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure if it will be used, to be fair. Let's go ahead and take... Oh right, are these... No, they're not under attack anymore. We'll give them orders in a little bit. Did we have... Yeah, we do have another division in here. Gonna move that forward. I'm actually gonna need a lot more than what we have in there. Oh, we got some troops that are gonna be underway here anyway. Let's go ahead and build up the infrastructure through here. The Astrakhan... Actually, let's get from Stalingrad all the way through here. Astrakhan, and then just build a lot. Actually, let's have a look at the supply line. So it should be probably somewhere along the supply line here. It's actually probably not the smartest way to go around, but oh well. And then let's get some air bases down here actually as well, so we can get the transport planes there eventually, and maybe do a landing in Omsk, but that is still a long way off. Now, the surrender progress is... Oh, actually, it hasn't gone up that much yet. But their unity has started going down again. With a pretty good speed. So I'm rather happy about that. You're going to be taking that. You're taking that so you can just push on forward. Is there... No, we still haven't found the railway. I'm pretty sure that it's going to be somewhere around here. So we are close to it. And Kubyshev actually is a province that we want to take as soon as possible. Do we have any more troops? Oh yeah, we do have troops here. And let's just take the other two that maybe cover around here a little bit as well. For Kubyshev, there's 15 points. Actually, how much is Moscow, just out of curiosity? Is it 50 or 25? It's 20. So it's 75% of what Moscow is as victory points. That's not bad, if you ask me. Is this combat... Oh, right. Well, we did get some troops in here. But the supply issue is a problem. At least we held the ground here for now. I think it's just time for us to mostly wait... Oh, actually, well, if we won that combat, let's switch the target so we can help defend in here. And make a nice division might not be able to hold on for much longer. It's a bit unfortunate. Okay, so we just need 3 more days. for the tank division to be completed. That's a 50 IC relieved, and that's going to be a lot of infrastructure that can be built with that. We might actually reach all the way down here. Who knows? Okay, so we are under attack over here with quite a few enemy troops. But that might be pulling out a lot of the troops. Actually, the more troops they have in the north here, the better. Problem is that we need to fix the supply issues first before we can really do much. Doing a bit of combat down here. Oh, hostile bombing. Are we not engaging that one? We're not engaging that one, okay. Oh, because we're resting. Oh, never mind, I think we may have just caught that. And there we go, this one held. The enemy is a bit weakened, at least in this sector, but at the same time we are not in... Oh, right, well that's got 14 organization, that's down to basically 1, or close to 0. Let's send in another division down that way then. These are part of Alberto's army. Let's at least move one of them forward. These two... Oh. I don't think that's going to hold. Let's send the mechanized troops there. They should be able to arrive at least quickly. But like, this sector is having some problems. Lubit has won the combat. Is Columna... Okay, so Columna is winning a combat. Now, to be fair, the enemy is moving away a lot of their troops around from Moscow, or from near Moscow, so what I might be able to do is just encircle Moscow soon. If we can just make it enough of a break in the front line there, but for that we need to... Oh, hello. There we go. The carrier fleet has found yet some more submarines. Oh, wow. That's another 7 submarines sank. Well, I don't mind that. Let's actually have a look at the... Because I know that we got the veteran army already. It's probably further up. Veteran navy is still 27 battles away, and air force is 3 battles away. Okay, so we're about to get the veteran air force. That is good to know. Just a little bit more intercepting, and it should be achieved. But there's a ton of tanks attacking in here. Alright, Is this part of the attack? Yarnema? Yarnem... No, that's Yarnema. Okay, so it's not... is not part of the combat. Yeah, Russian Navy with the Allies, I'm afraid. Yeah, probably. But even the veteran Air Force would be quite nice to have. Also, I think what I can do is I can probably switch around some of the espionage, because we've got probably about 100 spies at least extra. 128, okay. I actually wonder... Oh, it's just reducing the unity in Soviets, which is probably the best use of our spies right now anyway. But is there any other priorities we got? Well, no, that's pretty much it. Japan, I could do something about Japan. Ooh, actually, how is Japan doing anyway? I haven't had a look at them for a while. So they haven't lost the home islands at least. Sakhalin is still in the USA hands. Korea is still Japanese. They're still fighting in Burma. Reduce unity on the UK. Maybe. But I don't want to make them too angry about me, is the problem. Not yet. Not while I'm not ready for another war. I mean, I think that's something that I'll start once Soviets surrender, because I'm going to take like at least 2 or 3 year skip between the wars, just to recuperate with the manpower pool and all that. And at that point, I'll probably start doing the reduced unity. Not to actually, how much is UK's unity anyway? 100. Oh, right. Well, that is a bit of a problem. Although for us, I mean, if we have a look at... I don't want to zoom too far. Oh, crap. It already does it. Okay, I'm going to have to tap out and then tap back in, I'm afraid. I'm pretty sure that it doesn't show it on stream, but like on my end, it just fails to go further than a certain point in the zoom. There we go. So we can go through Middle East into Africa. That's one of the areas that they have victory points. Over here in Europe, we'll be able to take France at least, fairly easy. And then we'll need to win the naval war first. But like getting across into UK, it's possible. It's not going to be easy, but it's possible. And then in Asia, we can get through Iran into, well, actually, I don't know if there's roads right now in here. I know that at the start there isn't, but they may have built some. But if that's not the case, actually, UK has Afghanistan as a puppet, so yeah, we can get through Afghanistan into India at least. So that's another front. It's mainly to not depend on into taking India's VPs. I mean, yeah, there is a fair bit of victory points in India, that's true, but like, we are not that far away from India, quite frankly. Not to mention, once we have Soviets surrender, we'll have Vladivostok and all that. And we might even have to fight against the Japanese, for all we know. If the Allies don't make them surrender. Which would allow us to maybe get parts of China. Ooh, actually, if we could take all of China, that'd be nice. Unlikely, but technically possible. But it's Caribbean and all that sort of stuff, that where they have some victory points, that is going to be a problem. At the same time, convoy raiding is probably going to be quite numerous on both sides of the front. Oh, is this another combat? Technically speaking, yes, but I'm not entirely sure if it calculated that in. Well, at least not yet, but we might have to wait for a day for that number to be upgraded, or updated, sorry. How is that combat? It's not that bad. Okay, so let's go ahead and launch an attack down this way. Oh, hello. There's no one there. Let's switch targets. Do we have anyone that could move in there? I believe we do. If we could encircle some of these troops and, you know, destroy at least a few divisions, that'd be nice. Plum we want to combat there. We lost a combat in here. Oh, right, this is north of Moscow. That's not great. I mean, at least we don't have a gap in the front yet, but that's probably just a matter of time. You know. Oh. Oh, I guess we'll be pulling back from there. We are bringing supplies into Kalinin, for what it's worth. Okay, that's still holding. How's this combat going? It seems to be going okay. A little bit of bombardment should be able to get through that one. That should be moving through, but it's a bit low on fuel, which, to be fair, is not a surprise. Actually, no, I want you to get through there. You can get through here. This one get through that way. Oh, right, you can't go further in there. Well, I can't give you orders to go further down that way without fuel. Still haven't found the railway. Maybe it's through Kazan. Well, not that it matters. You know what? Let's see if we can drive all the way to Kubyshev. We should have some troops arriving from the south still. That should help. Oh, we started getting some fuel in here. Excellent. Onwards, men. Onwards. What do they have there? They got... Oh, right. The headquarters that they had there already shattered. Or... Well, actually, yeah. I think it's shattered. It's not moving. Okay, we had another major defeat. Lesnoy. Oh, well, this is near Moscow, isn't it? Well, not that close. But yeah, the front over here is having massive issues. I mean, we did at least get some of the stuff here, so is that allowing a bit more troops or supplies being pushed there? There's 560. No, I don't think it's necessarily that much the... I mean, actually, are we even... We are reducing the unrest there quite a bit. Well, I mean, in 2 days we should be getting the extra level there. But I think we're going to have to spend the winter in Russia. I'm not looking forward to that. Oh, actually, we've got 2 divisions over here that are at least in pretty good supply. Oh, well, they've got some supply. They got okay organization is rather what I'm after. Oh, so that retreated there. Alright, how's this combat going? We may need to pull back some of the troops from there.